Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, luminous light keepers of the Lovolution evolution. Our local Solaris continues to release consistent C-class flares today and another powerful M1.84 class flare at 2320 UTC. One of the biggest sunspots in years, AR3190, is crossing the solar disk facing Earth today. A CME appears to have struck Earth's magnetic field today around 2200 UTC. Its arrival was signaled by an abrupt shift in the interplanetary magnetic field, IMF, near Earth, from spaceweather.com. With all these intense energetics flowing into the field today, Pachamama received another powerful activation with a magnitude 6.0 earthquake in Indonesia on the Ring of Fire at 034 UTC, penetrating to a depth of 152 kilometers. We may be feeling activations in the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras today. More of the birthing of the new earth and the golden Christ child within. The multidimensional, multiversal butterfly effect is fully activated, wherein every action and effort you make now affects all crystalline fractals on the diamond net of Indra, within the infinite multiverse, and affects 7 generations in the past and 7 generations into the future. We are now free from the cycles and time loops of karma and samsara, and have set forth the wheel of dharma, universal truth, to transmit the freedom codes for all sentient beings to awaken from the dream as Buddhas of the new earth. What we are experiencing in this great awakening has never happened on a collective level in the history of the world. We have reached the critical mass of Christ consciousness through all space-time continuums to make the full quantum leap of consciousness and consciously co-create the transformation of this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. All is unfolding in divine time as we keep the faith and hold the divine line, as we break through and break free from all slavery systems of nefarious control and blaze forth the trail of joy, bliss, and peace for all life of the new heaven upon the new earth. We are the witnesses of the dawning of the new era of sovereignty of 5D and beyond. Mother, Father, God, all higher dimensionals and interdimensionals, angels, archangels, and ascended masters are assisting all ground crew team of the 144 in raising the frequency of Mother Earth's resonance in her blossoming in the light as Mothership 33 of the Universal Alliance of Light. All sequence codes of Diamond Rainbow Body have been sent from the Great Central Sun and filtered through our local Solaris to upgrade Gaia's crystal core and initiate the final countdown to the full manifestation of the new golden age of eternal life. The meek inherit the earth in this now. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release another very powerful invocation. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 4 degrees 14 minutes Sagittarius, code of the 144. The sun is at 27 degrees 39 minutes Capricorn, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 28 degrees Capricorn, a large aviary. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 5 degrees Sagittarius, an old owl up in a tree. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Lama Soltrim Alion. Happy Dakini Day, everybody. The Dakinis are the undomesticated female energies, spiritual and erotic, ecstatic and wise, playful and profound, fierce and peaceful. that are beyond the grasp of the conceptual mind. There is a place for our whole feminine being in all its guises to be present. From Wisdom Rising, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Ground yourself in the present moment. It is a highly transformative time, and shadow phases alternate with light ones fast. We all are landing in an energy we have never been in before. We are about to deal with situations differently. We don't know how things could turn out. Everybody is experiencing a new frequency within, exploring a new facet of themselves. You can feel something amazing and quite new is coming. Keep going. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. All I can say is that as a humanity we are going through an era transition. It will be very evident. There will be drastic changes in society and power structures. Right now the divine is crushing the darkness with extremely high frequencies. Corrupt entities are being exposed left and right. They can no longer hide who they really are and their plans. 2023 is the most important year for humanity, and that's up to each and every one of us. Please hold the line, be compassionate, show your light to the world. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marie Josie Gerson de l'Homme. From this day forward in the days, weeks, and months to follow, expect to cleanse, purge, liquidate anything that is not of Christ consciousness. Listen to your physical body, it will speak and let you know what you need to eliminate, transform, and reprogram. Purify, magnify your water, but most of all hydrate. Transport your vehicle, body, enjoy. Grace is pouring out in everything and everywhere and in every soul on earth. Become a magician and an alchemist by depositing joy. From MarieJosieMedium.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Rick Jewers. The Lyran Syrian high codices are currently being integrated by those in this incarnate group upon the planet, which includes all of the Blue Ray subsidiaries. This integration period will be intermittent for individuals during the next 48 linear hours. With this integration comes more of the memory and prowess into this physical realm for these groups, as well as a more defined alignment with the overall planetary ascension mission. Love and Light, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jessica Woods. You don't have to be in the sun to receive its light. Just as the moon's energy touches the faces of all your gems and crystals, so too does the light of the sun. Intention is a masterful practice when done in right use. Call on the sun and ask for your cells to be bathed in shimmering light, and know that the radiance of this light will stimulate and activate what your soul is open to receiving at this moment in time. Let this light be with you in every moment, dancing within your cells, and know that you are an illuminated being, radiating your light forth with earth. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Juan Jose Vallejo Cívicos. The universe is sovereign noble energies, starting by the formation of structural integrity from the subatomic particles of quantum mechanics, quantum physics, and quantum magnetics, until the galaxies and cosmos of general relativity and the spirituality of the multidimensional universe of quantum consciousness. All quantum connected and universal entanglement of divine love. From Divine Brothor of the Light, Galactic Jack. The solar event has already started and is happening right now in great size. This is not a current event or lightning as many would imagine. It will happen little by little, and it will continue to spread from here on out. There is no linear time anymore as we have experienced it before. As the Earth's magnetic field and vibrations gradually climb into the fifth dimension, so our perceptions of time change and become cyclical as before. The Earth's magnetic field, also known as a geomagnetic field, is a magnetic field that stretches from the interior of the Earth into space, where it interacts with the solar wind during electrification. It is an ongoing process that will continue to unfold throughout this lifetime and many lifetimes as Mother Earth and mankind transcend from the era of Kali Yuga, Age of Darkness, to the era of Satya Yuga, Age of Light. These are the cosmic cycles. It has 4 cycles and each lasts about 25,000 years. And then in Sat Yuga, Age of Light and Truth, which is a complete cycle of 25,600 years. So far half the journey done, and now on to the other half. Change is taking place on an individual, collective, planetary, and cosmic level. Many will feel it intensely with various discomforts, while others will feel very subtle and different depending on the evolutionary path of their soul, but we are all present during this cycle. Let's connect with our soul and divine energy, consciousness of universal love and unity, the unique energies in which we find ourselves and that our soul carries with us. We are currently in a transition phase from one era to another, and therefore we intensively feel changes because the Earth's morphogenetic field is interacting with plasma particles with our local sun associated with an individual morphogenetic factor. Everyone will feel the lightning sun differently depending on their vibration, frequency, and evolutionary degree of development. Some who are sensitive to energies in their light bodies will experience this along with possible discomfort in the physical body. Others will feel it very subtle. From the emerginglight.blogspot.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. The destruction of illusion will bring the deconstruction of the false ego. Finally, the true self will rise. All the inner paths of energy flow that the snake was using will be purified. In the process of awakening, there are layers and layers of the program that we have been tearing through. These are inner layers that were formed and built in our inner being after the fall in consciousness, and which enabled our falling into sleep and also the adjustment of our senses to the prison-like reality in this simulation. These layers are nailed on certain nodes that exist along all the inner paths of the flow. They correspond to many levels, and many are intertwining with each other. Every time one is tearing through a layer, there is always a strong process of destruction of the illusionary information that this veil was holding. Thus, the individual is going through some kind of intense transformation in their perception. Behind the layers are the actual inner channels and paths of flow that the snake was using. But now the process of releasing the snake is actually very different. It is even greater than just tearing through a veil. So it will also result in even greater destruction of all of the illusions within the self that were enabling the snake's flow. It is basically like placing bombs of destruction at the illusionary foundations of the programmed human system which we call ego self, through and behind which the snake has been established and hidden. The snake will not have an inner path, route, through which to be able to exist anymore. I was told that because of the release of the snake from within the human system, there will be a great collective and personal awakening crisis, smaller or bigger depending on the individual, and transformation of the human perception which will be beyond imagination, even for those who have been consciously following the awakening path. Actually, those will be the ones that will be the first to experience this. Of course, as we will be collectively taking off our glasses of inner illusions and distortions, and we will be releasing the depths of our programming. The result will be a blessed process of true self-becoming and a free human system, true remembrance and returning to our true nature. Collective awakening and revelation is not the same process as personal awakening and revelation, though the two are intertwining and are affecting each other. But the process of personal revelation and realization is far more challenging because it is deconstructing the false ego and false personal reality, and it is asking for a total resurrection and absolute surrender to the true self, which cannot be accessible as long as the false ego is present. Plus, this is something that one can only go through on their own. No one else can do it for them. No one else is there but the self, and when no one else is there but the self, there is also no space for excuses. Blessings of self-realization, Erini. From Divine Sister of the Light Elizabeth Garcia. Victorious cosmic beings. We are the victory of the cosmic being. That's where we direct our action. We are given the opportunity to be the cosmic sun of supreme victory of the divine plan fulfilled that allows us to bless everything we come in contact with permanent happiness. We are here to contribute to the victory of our liberty, to clothe ourselves with the mighty eternal flame of cosmic victory. Consumed by the holy fire, forever, the memory of all but the future glory. We have been in the dark for centuries, but we are not obliged to remain in it much longer, for behold, the open door lies before us, allowing us to live forever in the victory of the light. The cosmic victory of the divine plan fulfilled is before us as a lighthouse showing the way to realization. The fulfillment of the divine plan at every moment of our existence here in the physical body is the only thing we should give our attention, our love, and our energy. The one who has the courage, strength, and determination to put this glorious presence, I am, above all on the planet, and that says, that is where the attention of all humanity should be. That's where I give my love and devotion. At this point I will direct everyone's attention. There you will receive the power that will set you all free. At this point I will devote myself fully. Who thinks and lives this is Lord of all. When humans try to obstruct our way, we raise our sword of blue flame, ordering our cosmic flame of victory to be projected upon us and map the path through which we will progress until the day of our ascension. Elizabeth Garcia. From Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, The Great Clearing and Dissolving. In the last few weeks since before Christmas, I have gone through an intense period of cleansing and clearing, releasing in the highest degrees, such as never happened before. Although I've been doing this work since 2008, it was as if another layer from the subconscious was being released, which now had to be released. As I was working intensely on this, I was asked to extend this first of all into my own region, then my country, and then continent by continent, and even under the sea. I was using the violet flame, the gold, silver, violet flame, and the golden rainbow fires with the white flame almost every single day. With this I witnessed, as reported before, how the intergalactic fleet was stepping in and removing intense denseness and dark mass and souls from the planet and from all the energy grids, and as this happened, the old Earth was disintegrating even more. Through it all, I could feel and witness the immense divine loving grace being poured into all and everything, and every single soul on Earth. I was made aware of the waters and how our physical form into the core of the cells and DNA is getting liquidized as a type of watery plasma, and with it the new light body form is now being integrated in very powerful ways. What this means is that the old systems, the old ways, the old governmental and other structures which have kept humanity in darkness for so long will disintegrate at the seams. Indeed, all structures and forms, we are already witnessing this in South Africa, as the old systems will be replaced as the old guard has been removed in December 2022. We will get challenged this year on anything and everything that we still cling to in some form or another, or resent, or have not made peace with in the core of our souls. All of humanity in the old earth is being shaken up, breaking up. It will get more intense as all surfaces which need to dissolve and let go of, and all which needs to be transmuted by the holy fires. It will sweep through our innermost relationship with ourselves and others, and nowhere will this surface more than in our loving relationships until we return to the truth of unconditional love for self and others, and master the greatest collective initiation, where we finally understand that there is in truth no separation. With the cosmic whole we are all equal. There is no one greater or lesser, as all souls are equally endowed and equally whole and complete, no matter what acting roles they chose to take on in this lifetime or others. In truth, we are all worthy of love and respect. We are all one. Every soul has its own soul purpose and calling to fulfill, and we all signed up for this, with the full knowing of what will happen and is happening. Yet every soul is unique, and again everyone is equally important, for we all slot in exactly where we are meant to be. This is time when we will need to face our deepest fears, our deepest insecurities, our deepest shadows, and shed them one by one, as the light not only penetrates, but dissolves whatever is there we are still clinging to and keep under cover. Authenticity, integrity, truth will triumph, and so will the power of love. We are being lifted ever higher, and we cannot take the old with us in any form or way. This includes all false programming, false belief systems, false doctrines, false sense of self. Get ready to be liquidized more and more until no thing remains of the old you, except the highest truth of your soul. It is time to step into infinity. More than this, back into wholeness, unity, and oneness through the power of love, Christ consciousness. Home, where we truly belong. From JudithKusul.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. A plethora of distractions in various ways may be trying to keep you held back from your life purpose. These things that can be ranging from anxieties to addictions to a lack of control in life have stemmed from family genetics. You came here to dissolve this and free your bloodline, creating permanent change for the future generations. The sensitive empath, crystal child, starseed you are has carried you the energy template required to clear this, as no one else in your family lineage has thus far. You are a special, unique soul here on a mission. Now is the time to turn this on and turn your power up, to answer the call to complete what you started. The energies of the timeline shift are behind us, to collectively end these destructive energies of interference. Go your own way and embrace being different. All that you are leaving behind is quickly collapsing. We are to now embrace our unique powers as wise galactic beings and redirect them into the new timeline together, dear family. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, quincunx Mars in Gemini. Both planets are in their station degrees. It has a weighted effect, as though something somewhere is holding us in place, saying, pay attention. The quincunx is a fated aspect connected with karma, healing, and universal lessons. For life to proceed, adjustments are necessary, but amidst high tension, it's easy to leap to conclusions, easy to get angry. Irritation is present, but we can't just swat the metaphorical fly. Slow down, pause for breath, give yourself time to think. Avoid reactionary responses to inconvenient truths. Listen closely, read carefully. The right information could be hiding in plain sight. Tame this awkward energy by getting clear about what is worth fighting for. Where do you need to speak up and why? Ask yourself, what am I trying to accomplish? What are my underlying motivations? Mental mastery comes from honest inquiry. If you're struggling to find an answer, change the question. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 244, Yellow Planetary Seed. The number 10 is called planetary, and its keywords are manifest, perfect, and produce. The 10th step of any wave spell is about manifesting what you need. It provides perfect opportunities. We are still in the Blue Eagle wave spell, and so by now you should be closer to a vision if you have been following the wave spell day by day with intentions set from day one. The wave spell agenda is always prominent throughout the days. Along the way are like stepping stones. Day 10 is important and really yields results. Today is Yellow Seed. The keywords associated with it are awareness, targeting, and flowering. Yellow Seed days are about sharing wisdom and planting ideas. People born on these days are very good at this, but we can all strive to sow awareness. If you have learned a valuable lesson, share it with someone who could benefit from your experience. It's true that you reap what you sow, and on yellow seed days you get the chance to see things flower that you've previously planted, including ideas. Some things take time to come to fruition. Things may manifest today because in the past you planted seeds. If you want to manifest things in the future, you must lay the groundwork today. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Planetary Seed, 10 Con, Keen 244, 17th of January 2023, Manifesting Flowering, Planetary Awakening, 17-1-2023 equal 817 equal 88 equal 16 equal 7, 88 Abundance Gate, Day Codes 17 Immortality Legacy, 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow, 16 Tower Struck by Lightning, Unforeseen Sudden Events, 7 Spiritual Test, Initiation, Solitude, Magic, Mystic, Magician, Month Year Codes, 1 New Beginnings, Original, Unique, Leader, Independent, 7, 8, 20 The Awakening Clear Vision, 23 Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Protection, Support, Keen 244 equal 10 Manifestation, Power, Leadership, New Beginnings, a very powerful code for manifestation through awakening to our sovereign power as the new leaders, through our divine partnerships. The 13th vertical column of the sacred Zolkeen calendar in which we are traveling symbolizes the opening of the crown chakra of ourselves and our planet. The planetary seed is calling us all to awaken to our divine missions. Step up and take the reins. It is time to lead by example. Note 18 months ago, Keen 244 occurred on August 15th, 2021. On that magical day, we had a divine celestial sign. A great astrological grand cross configuration occurred in the heavens above, which marks as a divine sign, heralding our Christic templates were activated that day as the children of the sun. The planetary sunflowers truly blossomed that day into star-blessed suns. Day 10 in the Blue Eagle wave spell, where we are being asked to fly high and focus on the big picture so that we can create it, envisioning the highest timeline for ourselves and our planet as our visionary powers and third eye are awakened and activated. It is time for the sleeping masses to wake up. Today, the eagle's power of being able to create our greatest vision is being super amplified with the planetary tone of manifestation. Today we can easily manifest on a global level, manifesting greater awakening. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th day of the Blue Eagle wave spell is the one that manifests. This is the state of perfection of all we imagined possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we reap what we have sown, creating our vision in the physical realm. The visionary Blue Eagle allows us to see the potential in things on a much larger scale, global and galactic. This gives us confidence, enabling us to leave the confines of the nest and stretch our newfound wings, discovering new horizons so that we can grow to great heights. Rise up, beloved star-blessed suns, and fly high beyond the planet and into the far galaxies. Gaia is strongly calling all the planetary wizards to unite in their collective visions of utopia today. Let's do it. Let Gaia reach her highest potential too. Today's questions are: how can I awaken my divine will, perfecting the manifestation of my greatest vision, in order to flower and attain my highest potential? How can I use my leadership and influence to awaken others to the divine plan for our planet, in order to perfect the manifestation of our utopian timeline? Divine blessings for extraordinary global awakenings. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 244, Yellow Planetary Seed. The mantra, the code for today is: I perfect in order to target. Producing awareness. I seal the input of flowering. With the planetary tone of manifestation, I am guided by the power of free will. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and this channel, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Ann Magady, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. We're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Teresa Martinez, for your super thanks donation on YouTube. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Peaceful Heart, for another super thanks donation. Thank you, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your continued support. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Emily Kate, a light from Albion. Invocation of the Indigo Flame. Asking the assistance of Archangel Raziel, the Archangel of sacred divine mystery, intuition, and psychic abilities. I ask to bring forth the indigo flame from the highest possible dimension. One can bring it down through the crown chakra and through the third eye chakra, where it then expands and spins, creating an indigo energy sphere. The indigo flame is reaching all parts of the higher mind, including the physical self and etheric self. It cleanses the higher mind of ego and keeps circulation of divine and intuitive mystery. It then circulates down to the triad of the higher heart, where it connects the higher mind to the higher heart. After the indigo flame descends into the solar plexus, and then out through the arms and into the palms, where one can visualize indigo flames in upturned palms, a small yet vibrant indigo flame in both palms. One can look down from above and see the physical vessel in bright indigo light from the crown and higher mind, the higher heart, and also the palms holding the sacred and intuitive flame. Saint Germain's I am statements from the indigo flame. I am intuitive. I am mystical. I am psychic. I am sacred perception. Blessings. Emily Kate, Ashnia Allah. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed rest of your week ahead as we continue through the vortex of the Ascension. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. 3333 flowing in. And keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.